Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm really excited about this team. Really proud of them earning the #3 seed in Missouri. We head out today, and we'll await the winner of the Texas A&M Mississippi State game.
I know this has always been a popular question the past couple of weeks, but before this tournament, 42 wins, I think you guys have done enough to earn an NCAA host next week.
I do. Our PIs came out this week. We still sit at 11. I think we're in a great spot. And certainly if we go and take care of business in the SEC tournament, maybe we can even improve that. But in my opinion, and I'm not on the committee, but I certainly think we deserve a top 16 seed.
You're surprised that you didn't have a single first-team All-SEC selection. I know you had a bunch of second-teamers and some All-Freshmen.
Certainly, Mackenzie Bozel certainly had first-team numbers. But I tell you, when you sit back and look at everybody that's on the first team, it is a special group of players. I was really proud we had 3 on the second team, and all those players played really well, and I'm proud of the way we were rewarded for all SEC honors.
The fact that you didn't have someone first team, can you use that as maybe a little carrot with your players and say, hey, we're not getting the respect that we deserve?
Well, and I think this team will tell you we haven't been about individual honors. We've been about team ball. I said early in the season we don't have one superstar, and we've had different players step up all the time. So I think our team will continue to play team softball.
How does the approach to postseason compare to a regular season series or even a midweek game?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
How does the approach to tournament time compare to, getting ready for a series or even a midweek game?
Well, I think heading into SEC tournament it's the funnest time of year. You've gone through the grind of the entire league play, and now it can go out, and we're talking about winning the tournament, taking home a ring, and then I think the SEC tournament just preps you for postseason and NCAA. So this is the fun part. We talk about being professional athletes now. The players are all done with finals. Today was the last day of exams, and now they just get to go live the life of being ball players.
That must be exciting for you as a coach, because now they can really concentrate on softball and they don't have the stress and pressure of classes. During this time of the year, can a team really improve?
I think they can. I think a lot of times it's about during the season as you're managing distractions, and it seems to be the team that can do that the best is gonna play well. So now we've just eliminated the big distraction of school and stress and all those things. Now they can relax and have fun and just focus on their game.
This is the first time under you that you guys are a top 4 seed and have a bye. How does that make it different? Obviously, besides the obvious of waiting for teams to play, but a little more of a target on your back, I guess, this time than in past trips to the SEC tournament. How does that make it different for you as a coach?
Well, again, it was one of our goals this year was to be a top 4 seed, and we earned it. We grinded it out through regular season. It came all the way through up for the Kentucky series, and with that last win, we were able to clinch the seed. But I think it'll be nice for the players to be there, and we can watch our opponents play, do a little scouting, get any jitters out they want. We'll have a day to practice. So I'm excited to be waiting for our competition to come in.
Bev, what was the mentality of the team coming back from Kentucky, especially after those first 2 games?
Again, it was our goal to get out there and win the series. We didn't do that. But for them to come back and respond and get the win, that's exactly what we needed to clinch. And now we've just been looking to the next opponent. They had exams. We had to come back and get that squared away. So they've been at exams the last 2 days. But all we're looking forward to now is getting to Missouri and winning the tournament.
How do you approach this first game, not knowing who you'll play? You've obviously played Texas A&M before, but do you have to kind of look at what they're doing, or is it just let's concentrate on us and what we do well?
Yeah, our approach has really been it's all about the Gamecocks, but fortunately for us, we've played both opponents in Mississippi State and Texas A&M. So I think we'll just be looking to add to our scouting reports from our previous series.
Historically, when you look at teams who win the SEC tournament, what is it that they do well that separates them from the other teams?
Well, and I say this all the time, it's about who plays best on game day, because there's no doubt everybody in our league can hit, they can pitch and play defense, but it's going to be who shows up on game day. And I think last year you saw Ole Miss have a great run in the tournament, and I think that's what you got to be prepared to do. The kids have got to be excited about being there and then put it together on game day.
What has Coach Lyle brought to this team this season?
I think he's brought a tremendous amount of confidence to the players. You know, he's come in with a really solid offensive approach, and our players have bought into it. I think the other thing he's done really well is he's taken the time to really look at our opposing pitchers, and he comes up with a plan for each player, and I think it gives them individually something to talk about. So he's communicating with Alyssa Vanderveer one way about her approach against this pitcher, and a little different with Cameron Watts about her approach to a certain pitcher. So I just think it's just a level of confidence and belief that he's really installed into their swing and approach on game day.
Do you remember how he got here? I mean, he'd been kind of all over and was out on the West Coast. How did you hear about him, and what was the process to get him here?
Yeah, well, in the hiring process, I was really making a couple phone calls to some key people that I trusted, and his name kept popping up. So finally, we were able to communicate. I got him on campus for a very brief time. He was in Atlanta, and I got him to fly into Columbia. We did the whirlwind around campus, see the facilities, and then I took him back in my car to Atlanta because I was recruiting. And what should have been a 3.5 hour car ride turned into almost 6 in the car with traffic. So it was a full-on interview, and really it came down to I enjoyed being around him. Talking to him was easy, and as much time as we spend with coaches, the fit is really an important piece. So he got out of the car, and I thought, I really like that guy. I think he would be a good fit here.
You were bullish on this team in the preseason. Have they done everything you thought they could? You thought there's some games you left on the table that you could have maybe had a little bit better record, or you think overall they've done what you thought they could do?
I didn't know what this team was going to do at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, I think I said that we were young and talented. And so to me, that was a huge question mark, particularly since we're young in the circle. They exceeded my expectations in terms of the way they pulled together as a unit, the way they trusted each other, and just fought. So super proud of this team and everything they've accomplished to this point, and I'm excited to watch what they do in the postseason.
You're such good friends with Dawn. Do you guys ever talk about coaching, and does she give you advice on the postseason play and all that kind of stuff?
Well, honestly, our conversations aren't much about coaching. I always think she's got her basketball minds and I have my softball. We talk about a lot of different things, but a lot of times, we solve a lot of the world's problems. Leadership, things going on in sports, we'll talk about those kind of things. But certainly this is the time of the year where I like to lean on her. Certainly I think she'll come speak to our team about what it's like in postseason, the mentality postseason. So she has been a great resource for me to draw on.
Coach, while these girls have maybe exceeded your expectations, what do you think they expect of themselves now as they get ready for tournament play?
I think that they know that they can go into any game and beat anybody. They believe that we have enough in our locker room to compete with anyone in the country. And so for me, the fact that they never put their head down, they never give up. It seems frequent that we go down early in the game. It does not seem to bother our team. They're not fazed by that. So I love the trust that they put in each other. And to me, when you can go into a game with that mentality, you never know what's going to happen on that.
Absolutely. And I know that they've learned so much as it's gone, but what can they learn as tournament play really starts up? SEC's leading into NCAAs. What do you think can be the lessons out of it?
Well, I think some of the lessons they took out of our SEC series is that literally a game can be determined on one pitch, one swing, one play. And I think sometimes that's how intense some of these games can be, and so well played between two evenly matched teams that sometimes it just turns out to one play. So you've got to come into the first pitch ready to go. You can't lose your focus. You've got to know if you had one at bat, it's not going to determine your next two. So I think they're learning that aspect of it, and I think we'll see our experiences from SEC play show up in NCAA tournament for that.